भाई फेंक दाना लोढ़ा गुस्सा कम कर थोड़ा चूड़ी फूट जाई
रंग छूट जाए तमन्ना रूठ जाए
तोहरा राजा जी के दिलावा टूट जाई
तोहरा राजा जी के दिलावा टूट जाए
तोहरा पिया जी के दिलावा टूट जाई
तोहरा राजा जी के दिलावा टूट जाए
हमारा गमो नहीं
खिसियालू कहे रिसियालू कहे गरम आलू तो फेंक देलू आलू कहे
दारू चालू तो बोलो ना जानू कहे
हमसे भइल बाटे भाजी धोखा एही आलू के मिस देब चोखा बुझाई
देबू नहीं खाए तका बोला हम कमाए चितर कूट जाए
अरे
दिल कूट खाए
है
दिल बूट खाए
अच्छा
तोहरा राजा जी के दिलावा टूट जाई
तोहरा राजा जी के दिलावा टूट जाए
तोहरा बलमू के दिलावा टूट जाई
तोहरा राजा जी के दिलावा टूट जाए
आ रहे दो ढेर हो गई
हो जानी छोड़ा भवन करब कहबू जवन रहे सेवा में असुप्रियन सुपवन
धोई दी है भौजी के झूठ बरतर
झूठे बात तुम्हारे लो पालिस कहबो राती के तोरे के मालिस बुझतनी
मान जाने अब धनी तोहरे पर सब धन लूट जाए
लफुरूट खाए
अरे
प्यारा झूठ जाए
तोहरा राजा जी के दिलावा टूट जाई
तोहरा राजा जी के दिलावा टूट जाए
तोहरा सैया जी के दिलावा टूट जाई
तोहरा राजा जी के दिलावा टूट जाए
बस करो रोई बका
लागे मिजाज आज सही नहीं है महलू मठाई तो दही
चाचा जी कहाँ चाचा नहीं
बाजार करे
Just one touch from me. Just one touch from me.
लागे कि तोहरा बुखार बाटे भीतर गरम हमर भइल थर्मामीटर लागे कि तोहरा बुखार बाटे भीतर गरम हमर भइल थर्मामीटर हवा त बदी करी होइया पलंगिया पतकिया लगा के केवड़िया के पाला सटा के अब तो बदी करी हैया पलंगिया पतकिया लगा के बड़िया के पाला सटा के पुरजा गरम तोहर कोना कोना आगी कितना मरद के दर्द सहबू आजे पता लागी पुरजा गरम तोहर कोना कोना आगी कितना मरद के दर्द सहबू आजे पता लागी खोल के दवैया पलंगिया पतकिया लगा के बढ़िया के पाला सटा के हवा दबादी करी होइया पलंगिया पतकिया लगा के बढ़िया के पाला सटा के
কানাটা আছে রেকর্ড
मालिश कोई के पालिश करा देहिया टन टन करी
বিয়েটো গান নাপা নহয় রিয়েল গান
हिले लागी मनवा गन गन कहरी मालिश कोई के पालिश करब देहिया टन टन करी रोवा रोवा हिले लागी मनवा गन गन करी हा कह देबू थैंक यू ए सैया पलंगिया पतकिया लगा के
তো গান করার পিছতে খেলা হবে।
आवतबादी करी हैया पलंगिया पतकिया लगा के बढ़िया के पाला सटा के जान ले बुकाया जान
হ্যাঁ
Sorry.
नैन तोहर कजरारी दिलवा पे करे बमबारी लपके ला कमरिया ऐसे जैसे लपके बसवारी सॉरी सॉरी कहतारू सॉरी सॉरी कहतारू बबी देह में छुआ के जान ले बुकाया जान जियते मुआ के बोले लू स्वीटी स्वीटी जैसे कि कोयल बोले हो पुरवा के झोंका तोहरे चूड़ा से किसिया खोले हो हर बोले लू स्वीटी स्वीटी जैसे कि कोयल बोले हो पुरवा के झोंका तोहरे चूड़ा से किसिया खोले हो भैनी तोहर दीवाना निक लागे नहीं खाना लागेला तू ही
সব দেই নহয় ৰবা
किस्मत के पाना ना ना कहतारू कहे नाना कहतारू कहे कानी अंगूरी चबा के जान ले बुकाया जान जियो तो
আজি ইংলেণ্ড আৰু নৰৱে খেল আছে নৰৱে মই
अदा में तोहरे जादू बा चुंबक के जैसन खींचे हो बिंदिया डबल खाबता दोनों भवन के बीचे हो हाँ हाँ अदा में तोहरे जादू बा चुंबक के जैसन खींचे हो बिंदिया डबल खाबता दोनों भवन के बीचे हो हम जहाँ तहाँ जाई लौके तोहरे परछाई मन करेला करे जा में ढुक जाई माई डियर कम हिया माई डियर कम हियर जानी हंसा शर्मा के जान ले बुकाया जान जियत मुआ के
হৈ যাব আজিলে গানটো হাই হাই হৈ যাব দেই গানটো বুজিলে হৈ গ'ল যে হারিয়েছিল খেলবো। কি আই গেছে কি? হ্যাঁ, they have not accepted my dream, bro. Oh, which dream? Oh, sorry. I think today England will win. Let's go. What did you like it? How about it? I go. Let's go. Manchester United all over খেলা আছে। Yeah, always. তাতে correct by Robert Perez. Or goal able to tackle. Salo. Let's go. Volley.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
Oh my god.
Off we go then. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't know what you call a
Oh.
classic centre-back
কাটি পোৱা যে গলটা নাখাওঁ দেই
Game is never really about athleticism, power, and the physical stuff. You
খেলা
need
খেলি
to
কৰিছে
be.
It's interesting because he's still become good chance here. Has another go.
ফাঁচি গ'লো
It's fallen kindly here. That is decidedly lacking.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Spread to the right. Threads one in. Adams cuts out the pass. Beckham.
পলিছে কি কৰিছা এইবোৰ
Iniesta. And he's been shifted off it. No, that's been
বাচি গ'লো
intercepted.
পাছবোৰ ওলোৱা নাই ভালকে দেই ভালকে উলিয়াব লাগিব
Passes short and sharp. And here's Inzaghi. Not the most
কি
accurate
ফটোৱা
pass.
দিলো এইটো ক্ৰছ কৰিব লাগিছিলে
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rummenigge. Pinches
বাপ
it
ৰে
off.
বাপ
Beckham. Can he latch on to this? Marcelo calmly anticipates. That pass has been well intercepted. He's having a pop!
ফাঁচি গ'লো
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Getting up there!
ই
Loose again! Goal! Manchester
হালান্দে
United!
গ'ল দি দিলে আজি ৰাতি কিবা এটা খবত দিয়ালে
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Oh, it's fun. Come back, Google Wilson. Come on.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rummenigge. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Nice one.
Seen. Saw that coming. Akanji clears. And it's Menu. No, he wasn't.
Menu
going to
ki
be
koila.
fooled. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pass is just off target.
More digital Inzaghi.
Really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
Kaak didli
risk
be.
to lose it.
বেয়া খেলিছো
Now, can they get him away?
Yes.
Tries a shot. It's a goal. A quite
এখন হাৰিব নোৱাৰি দেই
incredible spell. They are
কামবেক এটা
flying.
কৰিব লাগিব ৰিয়েল কামবেক
The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems
Comfortable.
to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an
Oh,
entertaining
really?
watch.
Yamal.
nice one
Khan claims comfortable.
Romero
Menu.
he's a pass he's
To the
a
keeper it goes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
বহুত বেছি ফিজিক্যাল কন্টাক্ট কৰি আছে
Taken back almost at once. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Menu. This is a promising build-up.
আই
The less said about that pass, the better. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational.
বাপ
just
রে
in a
বাপ
face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go. And the shots!
এইটো
And he was
বচাইছে
there
আকৌ
to
দেই
get a vital
ভাল বচাইছে
touch.
অলিভাৰ
Lamine
খানে
Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Norway are looking to go forward now. Rummenigge gets into a good position. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Over to the right flank. Olise.
এই সিম্পল পাস দিয়া বে
Rodri. To Beckham. Now it's Yamal. Perez finding himself in space.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
কাক পাস দিছে একদম
Now the ball. Oh, greatly! Oh, crossbar!
ক্ৰছবাৰ বাচি গলো
Fair try. but
তিনটা গোল
just
দিব লাগিব
off target.
Well, Peter,
অলমোষ্ট হাফ
sometimes
টাইম
that
হ'বলৈ গ'ল
happens. You get a great connection, and yet that
এতিয়া এটা
tends to be
নিদিলে
the
পিছত
problem. It
দুটা
was
দিবলৈ
too good
দিগদাৰ
to
আছে
go in.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
নাইস ওয়ান জেনেটি
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
2 added minutes has been
Right card.
indicated.
Olise. Haaland!
ও না
And the keeper couldn't hold it.
চিন্তা দি দিলে
And it's there!
এতিয়া কামবেক যদি হয় আৰু ছেকেণ্ড হাফৰ হ'ব নহ'লে খেলখন হাৰিলোঁ
By 3. They have their
একদম
boots on the
বেয়া খেলিছোঁ একদম বেয়া
throats
খেলিছোঁ
of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's
So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Norway really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Iniesta. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That has been knocked clear.
ও
No, not the best of headers.
yeah I could have missed that my bad
Rodri attempts a clearance. Great defending,
Oh.
strong and determined. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Romero versus Yamal
Menu. What a throw in.
time is ticking
Costa Curta.
need one goal right
Nice
now
sequence of passes this.
hey
This isn't the best. And
he
it's
passed
Beckham.
this way
Menu. Filippo Inzaghi. Chance here to counter. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ball is over the line.
এতিয়া সি টাইম ইউজ কৰিব
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got
Hey.
to revival.
Always
playing
onto
like a
this.
noob man
Perez. Perez going forward. Played in by
The
Perez.
attendance for this match was 72.
বাচি গ'লো বে অলপত
306.
Bale is flagged offside.
Hey, Inzaghi.
Rodri.
Man, late ke
Now
be.
it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's intervened well there.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Played out wide. Rodri producing a good steal
Oh,
there, showing
my.
a good level of alertness.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
67 minutes. No board, no Suns.
And he welcomes it in.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
बहुत back खेलছে, बहुत back खेलছে.
He's a sharp little ball here. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
की pass दी shooting. ये right clear कोई जिसे.
Some resolute defending there. And that's a dangerous ball. And Beckham!
Beckham,
And for sure, that
Beckham.
was not one of his best.
Beckham clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Substitute कोई भी no option left. का defense तो बहुत tight कोई किसे. Luis Diaz मैंने बेफाम हो रहा है. No Suns तक पकड़ा भाई.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 22.
ये division 1 player असेल.
Under an awful lot
But
of pressure.
हरावा पाहिलं नाही आपण.
Norway have reclaimed it into the last quarter of an hour. Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Marcelo. And that is headed for the middle. Keeper has taken this right card!
अबे
It is a very, very good save.
Well,
এটা দুটা গোল হয়ে গেল এই ছিল.
to get
এটা ভালো
behind the
লাগবে.
ball and let them just try from range.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good climb! Decent attempt,
Nice
but
try,
not
Rijkaard.
quite good enough.
আৰু একো কৰিব নোৱাৰো. তো টাইম ৱেষ্ট কৰিব.
Zanetti. And it's Beckham. That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
আতৰ বাৰ.
Teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Norway really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints
দিছিলো
about
বেলেগ
where
এটা.
they are
দি
now.
দিলে বেলেগ
The
এটা.
good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Mbappe!
এমবাপে.
And how did he not make it 4? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Owen. Looking for options. Oh, shooting chance! Delicious from Jude! A finish
এটা দিলো যেনে তেনে.
Look,
Tiki
that was
taka kori.
a technical interaction of
আৰু এটা
good
চান্স
football.
নাই.
That has
90
gone
মিনিটছত
down
কি
a
গ'ল
treat.
দিম আৰু.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, he's bustling through here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Baron. Jupe. And it's Rodri. And that is as
Back
far
a little.
as it goes.
इजीली
Well,
जिका
that's a
खेला
tough
सकता
one.
हूँ
Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take.
बहुत हारिए बहुत हारिए डिवीजन वाला है जानू लिस्ट रे खराब है और हाथ दे लो नाम तो बयाना होता जीस Let's go.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
कल तो देखा बोले बड़े
He wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Inzaghi. Can he get it through?
nice block
Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again.
ooh ये तो की और बेस है ना टी
This is Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Marcelo, and that is headed for the towering header.
Oh,
And the whistle
nice
gone,
one.
presumably for offside.
Offside.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and here's Azar. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Gerrard. Romero. Iniesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lee Kang-in.
Lee Kang-in.
A sharp little ball here.
Lee Kang-in কি করব?
All the way through to the keeper.
দেখাব লাগিব। Kobe Mano.
A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot, surely!
বেয়া খেলছিলো।
One sweeping move.
Right, Lubed.
Deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 24 minutes is
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling...
Foul,
they want
foul,
to be
baby.
As soon as possible.
Menu. And it's Marcelo. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Driving on and making good progress. Marcelo burrowing through the gears. Norway are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Hazard. Great defending, strong and determined.
কি হল?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Inzaghi. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! That's another chance!
Nice baby, nice. Let's go.
And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
এইটো foul হ'ব
As
লাগে।
a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
আৰ্জেণ্টিনা বুলি ভাবিলো
And
নেকি?
this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
That is good.
এইটো
awareness.
পাঁচটো কম হৈছে বে।
Rodri. And here's Lee Kang-in. Iniesta. Iniesta looking to be a
বেয়া পাছ দিছো, বেয়া পাছ দিছো। Come on, Pepe.
That's a period of
Pepe back কৰি
possession
দিওঁ।
which carried just about no threat at all. Chance here to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Azar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely weighted header.
এইটো ভাল
That's
চেভ
what you
শ্বট এটা
call
দিছিলে।
inspired
পাছ কৰিছিল।
goalkeeping.
Gerrard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gerrard.
there will be 1 minute added time.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. And he's managed to get free.
Acceleration burst নিবে।
Needed to be. So a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Oh,
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
oh, it was quite weak like ALop.
Expected a
Still,
closely
I need
fought
to.
match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Marcelo আহি আছিলে মাৰ্চেলক দিব লাগিছিলে
Gerrard turns back here, probably the best option. Rodri, Adams. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Luis Suarez!
nice one Oliver Kahn
Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's been given away. Iniesta getting forward. Kazakhstan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lee Kang-in, and it's Azar. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rummenigge goes for a shot! Cleared away. Azar. Luis Suarez. Rummenigge. And this is Inzaghi. Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Menu cuts a frustrated figure right now.
অলপ মনে মনে খেলিব লগা হৈছে কাৰণ
Look, he could do with
Pass
someone
কৰি
else
আছো ভালকে
taking
ইয়ে
responsibility
ভাল খেলি
to
আছে মানে
shift the target. He badly needs some help.
ওহো কি বেৰু এই nice one
Menu. And it's Iniesta.
late হৈছে late
Card is always looking to break lines. Lee Kang-in knocks it in, shoots!
বাচি গ'ল
Oh, denied! Brilliant!
একদম
Yeah,
ক্লোজ
he was
কৰ্নাৰ আছিলে কাৰণে বাচি গ'ল
deal with that.
নহ'লে গ'ল আছিলে এইটো বেয়া এটেক কৰিছে
Have their second corner now.
এটা গ'ল দিব লাগিব মই এতিয়া
Gerrard goes short. And it's Gerrard. And he shoots!
ই গ'ল দি দিলে বেৰু
Into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Kazakhstan with the lead. Rummenigge.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Searching pass he's played there.
ওহো
Too much on it.
এটা গ'ল লাগিবই দেই
Easy
সাবস্টিটিউট
play
কৰিম
for the
এতিয়া
keeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away.
Yeah,
and eventually
double
things
touch
might
নাই ন?
change for you.
And this is Messi. Serginho's cross. Olise. Iniesta. And now the breakaway. Olise. And that's a good ball. Can he finish?
Hi. That can I really bad luck.
In towards the back stick. Serginho getting this one clear. Norway are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Oh, good taken. It's inside.
Tốt mày về Inzaghi.
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
এটা কি স্টিক করে মারো
Substitution for Norway. Number 22.
Norway have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 20.
কিন্তু গল আছিলে এবে খুঁটাত মাৰি দিলে
Number 18. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Bellingham wins the duel this time.
Mainu.
Oh,
Coming on the
can he get
field.
onto this?
Number 19. Bellingham. Number 9.
They're wrong.
Fiore. Number 7.
Now it's Diaz. Diaz!
বচাইছে
Elhaj Diouf.
বচাইছে মই কৰো নহয়
The keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Saliba with the clearance.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Messi. He leaps for it. Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Norway were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end...
তাকে বেয়াজি এখন খেলে যাব বেকাৰ হাৰি আছে ডিভিজন 1 আছিলে নি চলো গলকিপাৰটো বহুত ৰখাই দিলে বহুত ৰখাই আজি বেছি খেল থাকিলে হাঁহি থাকিম নেখেলাই ভাল Under 10, sorry, 10,000 less. Under 1,000 perfume কেইটামান suggest কৰিছো মই দেখা দিছো
Stop before you buy this. This exact product could be cheaper on another store. And unless you compare prices, you'd never know. That's how people end up paying more for the exact same product. Buy Hatke Chrome extension helps you compare prices automatically while you shop. Just hover over more options to instantly compare prices across stores. See where it's cheaper and make sure you're getting the best available price. Install Buy Hatke Chrome extension for free and stop overpaying online.
तो यार अगर तुम जिम जाते हो या फिर जिम जाने की सोच रहे हो देन लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग दैट तुमने एक बहुत ही अच्छा डिसीजन लिया है क्योंकि एक हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल फॉलो करना
What is up, YouTube? For the last 15 years of my life, I trained just like a bodybuilder, and now I'm switching things up. Currently, I'm in a phase right now where I'm working specifically on my strength. I'm trying to increase my squat, bench, and deadlift, primarily focusing on bench and deadlift. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing right now, why my program's structured how it is, and you guys can take from it, hopefully some things that help. All right, so this first exercise I'm focusing on is a deficit snatch grip deadlift. So by lifting my feet off the ground on plates or a platform, whatever you have, and doing a wider grip, I'm getting the longest range of motion I really can get. The snatch grip allows me to strengthen my upper back, which will help with my bench. Because a huge thing that drives bench progress is your upper back strength, being able to lock in. Also, it'll help my posture. I'm always trying to fight my forward neck posture since I was like a kid.
কোনোবা যদি নতুন
So I'm always
জিম
trying
কৰি
to
আছা
adjust
নাই
my program where it makes sense.
অভাৰ কমপ্লিকেট কৰি লাভ নাই ঠিক আছে জাষ্ট চব বডি পাৰ্টৰে 3-4টা বেছিক এক্সাৰচাইজ একদম মাষ্টাৰ কৰিবলৈ চোৱা এইকেইটা মাষ্টাৰ কৰি ল'লা নিউট্ৰিশ্যন মানে প্ৰটিন ইনটেকটো ভালকৈ ল'লে যিমান বডি ৱেইট আছে পাউণ্ডছত কনভাৰ্ট কৰি 1 গ্ৰাম পাৰ পাউণ্ড অফ বডি ৱেইট কনজিউম কৰি থকা হৈ যাব
And again, this
বিন্দাছ
forces you to do a
লাইফ
weaker
ষ্টাইল
load because you're not as strong in the deeper stretch, lengthened position, but also build the coordination and strength that I need to
বহুত
build
দিন চোৱা নাই বাবছাইটৰ
a lot in
ভিডিঅ'
the future. So first movement, exactly like that, slow tempo, but this is the first movement in progressing into a strong ass deadlift by the end of this. Tempo is a huge thing at which my training revolves around and will help with hypertrophy or strength goals, whatever it may be. And that comes in like a 4-digit thing, like 40x0. The first number is always a negative. So 4-second negative, 0-second pause. X means up as fast as possible, 0. Building my strength. I'm trying to rebuild coordination and movements I haven't done in a while. So the quickest way to rebuild that is to have a longer eccentric part of the movement. So that 4, that initial, instead of like a drop the bar or go down really fast and up really fast, it's a slow negative because I'm retraining the muscles in my body that are already strong, that already know how to do this, that just lost some of the coordination. I'm retraining them how to handle that load. So I need to lock in my form again. It's one of the best ways to do it. Should I keep the bug on for good luck? Yeah. Might be a little uneven. My
বডি চডি বনোৱাৰ পিছত
glute erector,
পাৰফিউমছো যদি কাৰোবাৰ চখ আছে আৰু বাজেট কম তেন্তে এই 3টা পাৰফিউম তোমালোকৰ কাৰণে বেষ্ট ঠিক আছে দেখাইছোঁ ব্যানবক্সৰ ব্লু দা ব্লু বহুত ধুনীয়া ইয়াৰ তোমাৰ লোনটো কি আছিলে ব্লেণ্ড অফ তোমাৰ YETP বাই YSL বহুত ভাল পাৰফিউম দামী পাৰফিউম আৰু এইটো ব্লেণ্ড এটা বনাই থৈছে ব্যানবক্সে বহুত ভাল পাৰফিউম বনায় এইটো জুচ কোৱালিটিটো বহুত ভাল এইটো ইউজ কৰিব পাৰা নাম্বাৰ 2 ৰিডিউজন এইটো 50 ml অকণ দাম বেছি কিন্তু এইটো LV ইমাজিনেশ্যনৰ এটা ক্লোন আৰু ঠিক আছে আৰু থাৰ্ড মাইণ্ডছাৰ এইটো মোৰ ফেভৰেট মানে LV ইমাজিনেশ্যনৰ ক্লোনৰ ভিতৰত দুপৰীয়া এইটো ইউজ কৰোঁ যদি বাজেট তোমাৰ 1000ৰ ভিতৰত চামাৰ্ছৰ কাৰণে পাৰফিউম থাকে এই 3টাৰ ভিতৰত এটা লৈ লোৱা আৰু চৰ্ট আউট চামাৰটোৰ কাৰণে তাৰপৰা নেক্সট উইণ্টাৰ যেতিয়া আহিব তেতিয়া মই ছাজেষ্ট কৰিম ঠিক আছে এইকেইটাই আৰু ভিডিঅ'টো
That's what we call micro loading. Every fraction of an ounce counts.
What made you want to start strength training now?
I feel like they're my favorite memories in the gym are deadlifting really heavy. It's not even about the load, it's just about how it feels when you pick it up. And unless you're training for strength, I feel like you don't get that. And I feel like I've seen so many people go the functional route. They lose weight, they start running, then they get so weak in the process. And I'm like, if functional means getting rid of all your strength, I don't want to be functional. I was like, you know what? Let's do a big strength phase. And then once I build it back up, it'll be much easier to maintain going forward.
আগৰ অজি যোনবোৰ ফিটনেছ ইনফ্লুৱেঞ্চাৰ আছিলে ন বাহিৰৰ সিহঁতৰ ভাইবটো বহুত বেলেগ আছিলে বাউন্সাৰত বাৰু কম্পিউট কৰে অলিম্পিয়াড লেভেলত কম্পিউট কৰা
Alright, so next exercise is a
ক্লাছিক
60
ফিজিক্স
bar
চেম্পিয়ন হয়
good
সেইটো
motor.
বেলেগ কথা কিন্তু
Goal of this is
কেইটামান চেনেল আছে ঠিক আছে কথা খাইছোঁ ষ্টিভ কুক এতিয়াও ভিডিঅ'জ দি আছে কিন্তু মই যেতিয়া জিম ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰিছিলোঁ তেতিয়া সিহঁতৰ ভিডিঅ' পুৰা চাওঁ 1 year ago 3 years ago 4 years ago ভিডিঅ'জবোৰ মজা আছিলে আৰু এটা আছিলে কৈছিলে ঘোষবা কামাৰ ট্ৰেডিং মজা আছিলে ফেড আপ উইথ ট্ৰেড কৰা ৰিকুৱাৰমেণ্ট এতিয়া চাবলৈ বাদ দি দিলোঁ আৰু আগতে চাইছিলোঁ আগতে চোৱা হৈছিল মজা আছিলে ডেভিড লেইট ডেনেল মেককিনা বহুত আছে এইবোৰ উজি আছিলে আৰু
What is
প্ৰথম পৰা আহি গ'ল চাগে
the last 15 strength phase, and then once I build it back up, it'll be much easier to maintain going forward. Whew. All right, so next exercise is a safety bar good morning. Goal of this is hitting more of
Good
the
morning মই
open
বহুত
and
কম
mid
কৰিলোঁ দেই
aspect
নিজে
of the hamstring.
বহুত
It's
কম
actually
কৰিছোঁ
gonna hit my hamstrings more than the deficit deadlift. Straight up and down, where my hamstrings are in the shortest position, there's no load on them because my joints are stacked. But as I lean forward, it gets heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. So when they're in the lengths position, I have the most amount of load on my hamstring. And the goal is for my body to be able to control the inertia into that position. And we're doing it intentionally after because this is very specifically targeting my hamstring. That with pure strength overloading like practically full body.
When you were at your peak, were you actually as strong as you look?
Some dude came to my house the other day. He's like, was working on something and he said something. I'm like, do you need something from me? He's like, oh yeah, I need to arm wrestle. He's like, just kidding. People always make that joke. I'm like, don't worry, man. I'm all show, no go. Bodybuilders are all about how you look, not about how strong you are. So I would say if someone looked at me when I was like 260 with abs, like lean and huge, they're probably like, oh my God, this guy's probably like deadlifting 700 pounds, benching 500-600 pounds, like all these crazy things. And you'll see a powerlifter who's significantly less volume in their muscle, less weight than me lifting more because we're just training for such different specific things. Probably to the average person, I was weaker than they would have thought I was based off looking at me, which is kind of sad.
ঠিকে কৈছে
How much did training like a bodybuilder mess up your body?
I feel like training like a bodybuilder doesn't inherently mess up your body, but a lot of patterns that come with it do. Like, let's say I'm benching, my shoulder hurts. I don't need to bench because I'm a bodybuilder, so I'm going to move on to dumbbell. And then that can start to hurt, then I can move on to a machine. And you can avoid doing things by moving on to different exercise because the goal is just muscle growth. That was a heavy lisp. That was a heavy lisp. That's muscle growth. Damn. We're back.
Right there is why you make products.
Yeah, that's why my pre-workout's called Savage. T-Bone's making a comeback. The fuck was I saying? The goal is muscle growth, not the movement. So you can avoid it without fixing the injury rather than, hey, my bench hurts my shoulder, fix your fucking shoulder because you should be able to bench. And on top of that, as a professional bodybuilder, you're on a timeline. So I tore hamstrings, labrums, supraspinatus, lat, all these things in prep. So there's no recovering from that. There's, okay, take a couple days off, put some peptides and stem cells in there and get back to it. And that's where you build chronic injuries that take much more time to recover from. And that's what I had to do because my goal was to win Olympias. It wasn't to have healthy shoulders or whatever. It was, I have an Olympia in 4 weeks. I don't care if there's a hole in my hamstring. I'm training legs next week because I need to win an Olympia. So I would say I could have been smarter in my bodybuilding career. And if I didn't have to, if I hadn't chosen to compete at all costs at the Olympia and give myself more time off, and I chosen to rehab more efficiently, I would have absolutely come out of this career much less injured than I was, but I didn't. No regrets, you know? And it was 6th Olympia, so I can't really complain. If you don't fix an injury now, you're gonna pay for it later. Just the way it goes.
এইটো কথা মোৰ বেকটোলৈ মনত পৰিলে লেফ্ট ছাইডৰ হিপটো ষ্টিল বিষাই সেইটো ফিক্স কৰিব লাগিব হিঞ্জ মুভমেণ্টটো কৰিবলৈ বহুত দিগদাৰ
It's definitely worth mentioning mentioning specifically to
কোন কালে
strength.
ফিক্স করব রে
Training in general, but strength especially, logging your weights is so important. Being able to be more specific allows you to drive more progress, specifically progressive overload and strength training. So part of the goals of my training right now is to have a specific intensity spread.
রিটায়ারমেন্ট ব্রামস্টেড
So
করতে
in the
লাগে
first 5 sets, the goal is to have a 15 to 20% load difference in all of those. And the goal as the program progresses is to bring that tighter and tighter and tighter. So I'll have 10% intensity spread, which means I'm doing more work capacity because my weight is higher for more sets. So those kind of things are super important in strength training. And we just did a massive update for the standard app. And one of the big things we did was the ability to track your loads. And when you look at your loads that you've done in the past, you can see your lifetime load and the loads that you've done in the current program that you're on. I've been tracking on my phone because my programs are made specifically for me by Justin. But because he did such a specific assessment on me, he's like, okay, you want to increase your deadlift. I know your upper back and your glutes in this form are weaker, so we're going to start with a deficit that's specific to Chris Bumstead. That's where the standard coaching comes in too, is that the coaching side of the business is very specifically tailored to one person. There's a massive assessment on your body, physical, mentally, everything. Your program's made for you. All that to say,
সেইটো সঁচা কথা দেই
you're doing a program, regardless of how
মানে
tailored it
কিছুমান
is, the more specifically
পাৰ্চনেল
you
ট্ৰেইনাৰ
follow
বা
the rules, and you're
ট্ৰেইনাৰে
aware of your
এটা
intensity
প্লেনে
spread,
চবকে চাপি দিয়ে
progressive
সেইটো
overload
নহ'ব
over time.
চবৰে ইণ্ডিভিজুৱেলি
All
বেলেগ
right,
বডি
C
টাইপ
series, superset,
চবৰে বেলেগ
hip
বেলেগ হয়
flexion
তো সেইটো
with
বস্তু
seated
Right.
calf raise. This would be in part, Justin would say, because Chris wants to have his cake, eat it, and have ice cream on the way home. So these are things that are closely related to strength, but also lacking in my ability to run. So my hip flexors are extremely weak. Never trained them as a bodybuilder. So I've been doing a bunch of exercises to just lengthen and strengthen my hip flexors, help realign my pelvis, and on top of that, my soleus is the weaker part of my calf. Helps you with running. In this program too, I have 1 day a week where I'm doing like a little bit of jogging intervals, and not enough to the point where it's like I'm increasing my cardio, but it's just getting my body used to the ability to run while also not taking away from the demand and the volume of strength training, which is my highest priority in this current season.
What are you trying to get out of this new program?
Stronger. Quite literally though, I feel like this is just my
Your parents spent
yeah.
50 lakh rupees on
Yeah, there you go.
degree, and you can't even spend 9 rupees to make sure that it doesn't become useless. This is happening in 2025. If you don't have
comeback of there's been so many things I had to do to get my body prepped to be able to do some more athletic stuff, to feel a little bit better, all this stuff, and I neglected strength training and I missed it a lot because you're not seeing the same progress, you're not getting that same feeling, and I just missed that aspect of training. So in part of it I was hoping to get just like a little bit of excitement and love back for training because I fucking love working out, and even when I don't like what I'm doing, I'm here every day because I love working out. So the goal was to fall back in love with like training again, slow things down, a little bit less volume, a little bit more load, and just get strong and just have that feeling of strength again, like I said, because there's nothing that quite compares. What's so beautiful about fitness and working out, it's just such a specific, controlled area where you can put in effort, see progress, and move towards the goal.
পনিয়ে গেছে রে
Yeah, so I've spoken about the Jack Lee
এত ভিডিওস আর এন্ড করে স্ট্রিম টু
a tidbit of it, and I hurt myself, and we're like, yeah, we weren't really supposed to be doing that, it was just kind of for fun, pulled back a little bit, and now I'm following like a 3-month progression to get ready to do some more testing, which will be like a squat, bench, dead, a sprint, a jump, a ball throw, a test of explosive power and strength and speed. So I'm going to get my strength up, I'm going to get back into running, pushing different limits, jumping, all the things, and then we'll be ready to fucking blast some testing away and see if I can actually complete the testing, get some baselines for myself, and then when I have a baseline of testing, my training going forward can be continuously trying to improve those specific numbers.
How did you figure out what your weak links are, and then how did you like program around those weak links?
I mean, I didn't, but I can call Justin and ask him. If he answers his phone, he's not working hard enough. What up, loser? How did you determine what my weak points were, and how did that adjust into this program to counteract them?
There's testing that we can do on Chris's body that, based on the knowledge in my head and on what he's feeling, we can know what movement patterns and muscles are weakest. So from that, and then also like, I don't even know how long we've been working together now.
And that's why the deficit deadlift is because specifically in the deadlift, my erectors and glutes are weaker, and that accentuates them much more.
That's right. Yeah, but you can train your deadlift till you're blue in the face, but you'll always be limited by the weakest link. So we chose an exercise that
Hello.
emphasized that position more, the like most lengthened position, like super deep deficit and snatch grip to target upper back, erectors, glutes, and then later on you'll be stronger in your deadlift.
আজিলৈ মানে এটা সামৰিছোঁ ষ্ট্ৰীমটো লগ পাম
So yeah,
কাইলৈ আকৌ
but yeah, that's a wrap.
বাই বাই সৰি দেই Bye bye everyone. See you tomorrow. Good night.